What's up, everybody? Scrub Omega here. Today I have Brron, Mad King of Dark World, updated deck profile. Uh, you know, during that time when dual monsters were dueling. Uh, it's another one that wasn't updated too much, but I mean, it's Dark World. I mean, you can't really go too wrong with that. However, I know the card Dark Corridor was printed recently. I have yet to get my hands on any copies of it, and I also don't know how many copies to run in this deck to make it fair. There are a few cards in here that I did just now realize that was not what Brron played, but it was when Scar, the little Dark World guy, when he was a duelist, he played. But I don't think he dueled as much as Brron, so they were kind of put in here as placeholders for cards that either weren't real or just Brron doesn't have enough cards to make a full deck, really. So let's start with 3 copies of Xur Knight of Dark World. It's one of those decks that you basically have to do multiple copies of everything. Beige, Brow, Ceruli, 1 Rainbow. I probably could bump that up to take out some of the other cards that are in here because Scar played them. Speaking of Scar, 3 copies of him. No, he did not play himself, but it just kind of makes sense. One of the cards that Scar played, Fusion Devourer. 3 copies of Gateway to Dark World. It was called Corridor of Dark World, which is, I don't know why they had it named that, but then also have a card called Dark Corridor. 3 Dark World Dealings. 3 copies of Dark World Lightning. 1 Super Poly. Probably could bump that up just because, I mean, for older Yu-Gi-Oh, how many people are actually going to be using what you need? Plus, you can do it with your own stuff. So, I mean, it's a possibility. And, I mean, it may be broken for older Yu-Gi-Oh. Not 100% sure. I know the other deck that it was in, which is Supreme King, I had to change it to be a, what was it called? Can't think of it, but in order for it to summon the dark versions of the hero fusions, because otherwise you couldn't play it the way that he played it in the show. 2 Special Hurricane, which is another Scar card. This card, which he didn't play at all, Dark World Grimoire. 1 copy of Final Attack Orders, which does something similar to a card that he played. Everything goes in attack mode. I think the other card, they have to attack. This one just puts them to attack mode. That's all it does. But the other card switches all monsters to attack mode, but they have to attack. Yeah. Which may be more broken for older Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. 3 copies of Force of Darkness, and then the new fusion, which is for Super Poly, is colorless. So, yeah, that's his updated deck. Again, I need to get at least a copy of Dark Corridor at some point to put in here. It's just, one, it's like $12, and I just haven't got my hands on it. Not saying $12 is a lot, but seeing how much everything else was that I've spent on the character decks lately, and then among other things, yeah. So, so that's his deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video.